Welcome back to another video, and I need to get a tripod because this is way too short, but welcome to my bathroom. And today I thought it would be a perfect day to show you guys my everything morning routine, like when it comes to hair and skin. And let's get to it because the weather is trash. I need more coffee and my skin needs a little bit of a hydration. One of the first things I like to do, soft clothes, is I like to prep everything I'll be using, so that way I don't forget any of my steps. I'm setting everything up. One of the things I want to do first for my hair, I got this the other day, and I tested out a lot of different oils for your hair, and honestly, I can't really say I noticed a big difference. I know you see like and I dropped it. I am also very clumsy. That's the stuff you don't see on TikTok and on YouTube. But I've tried a lot of these hair oils, a lot of these hairs, I wish. But I don't think I've really seen like an external big difference, that how fast my hair grows or how healthy it is. And I think a lot of the stuff that I could attribute to my hair getting, I think, a bit better and I feel like stronger is honestly the way I've been eating and the supplements I've been taking. Because I know a lot of people think like, oh, you know, oils and stuff, they'll help you. But I think it's honestly a combination. And I think I've definitely nailed down what I need for my diet. But for like the external stuff like this, I don't know. So I'm testing this oil out. It's from Briogeo. English is my fourth language, so bear with me. And it's supposed to be like a pre-wash hair oil. I read it last night that it's best recommended at least 10 to 15 minutes before or leave in overnight, which I did do a little bit overnight to see how it will do. And usually I wash my hair every 3 days. So today is day 4 actually, because I washed my hair Thursday morning. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yeah, so day 4. So I'll do this, and then whenever I'm also doing my hair, I have a rotation of different like face masks and other stuff that I like to do, that I just kind of pop on my face while I'm doing other stuff for like about 10-15 minutes. Because usually otherwise, if I'm not doing an everything shower, I don't really feel like I have the time. But when you're doing like something like this, when you know you have the time, it feels also a bit more relaxing. Usually I have music, light some candles, and I think it's like such a cool and chill way to start the morning. Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes starting now.
Perfect. So we have that going. So step 1, I guess you could say, a little pre-wash treatment and a little face mask. And I do have a lot of stuff that I've been using for both my hair and skin. I have different masks, like, so for example, next time I'll use one of these. This one's almost empty. I love their stuff. And another one that I've been really liking, even if it's not a hair wash day, because it's only for 5 minutes you have to keep. I love face masks that turn into scrubs or something. I mean, anything from Origins, I love. So there's that. And then I have other skin products here and that I'll be testing. But right now, I will also set up the other things I will use for my skin and hair. So I went back to these. I went in and out of love with these. But I noticed I like them for the convenience and how fast just go. And also for travel, I'll pack these in like a little travel container. And it doesn't like cause, so this is what I mentioned, I think in the other video. I don't know what it is, but this toner, I'm almost done with it. So I'll show you, I used a lot of it. So it's right here. But I noticed like when it was over here, I started getting like these like white bumps all over my face, and I didn't change anything besides the toner. And nothing else changed. So I don't know if it was clogging my skin or irritating my skin, but I don't like to waste products. So one of the things I do with this now is I just put it all the rest of my body, like my legs. I get really, really ashy skin, especially right now when we still have the radiators on. So I just kind of been using this before my lotion for the rest of my body. But then I go in, I think I mentioned in my road review, I do like this. I don't know how much it does for your skin, but one of the things I love that this does, and it gives you like this almost like glow on your face. And I really like that because you don't even have to use highlighter. I haven't used highlighter in months because I've been using that. And actually sometimes I have to use setting powder because my skin is so glowy. I'm like, it's a little extra. I feel like I reflector. But that, and then for day, some vitamin C. I mix and match a lot of stuff. I'm finishing up also the stuff from Rhode. This I will not be repurchasing. I think this is just unnecessary, but I want to finish it up. So not a necessity. I don't know if I mentioned this, I always use an eye cream. A lot of people are like yay or nay on eye creams. I like a good eye cream, especially I used to have a lot of actually discoloration on the outside corners of my eyes. And this has been really good, but I'm still searching for products I truly love. That's why I never really stick to one product for too long. And then did I finish it? Oh, thought I finished it or my husband took it. So I for the day, either go between this lotion. I think a couple of months ago, it went viral on TikTok again. That lotion, or there's always more. I have a lotion that I actually got from my dermatologist, the girl that does my microneedling and my radio frequency. So this is actually her brand. It's pretty cool because it's made here. I think it's made in Milan, but it's really good for rosy cheeks, anti-rosacea. I need more coffee, clearly. Yeah, I really like testing out different dermatologist skincares because they know what they're doing. I don't know if you can see the ingredients. If you pause, you can take, where are they? Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on here. I remember before I bought it, because it wasn't cheap, I asked ChatGPT, because ChatGPT will read this in 2 seconds and tell me if it's yay or nay. And it said it's good. But I like this because it doesn't make your face too oily or too sticky. And I hate that when you put a lotion on and it just kind of sits there. It doesn't really get absorbed. So I bounced between that one and that one. Another one it's almost done that I didn't love was the Rhode one. The only reason I kept using it is also because I noticed if I used this with a different lotion a lot of times, that wasn't as heavy like the other one. So this and this is fine. This and this is okay. But if I use this, the Rhode glazing fluid with the other lotion that's not as wet, it would kind of create like those really weird bumps. Like it almost like would clump. So I don't know what that's all about. But I'm just kind of finishing this up like on my neck and my chest because I didn't really love this for my face. Sorry, Haley. Just not my formula. And then sometimes if I don't forget, I add this around my laugh lines and around my 11s. I don't know why I say it a lot. I usually don't. I think I'm still nervous on camera. You would think as much as videos as I make for our main channel, I wouldn't be as nervous, but here we are. But let's get to the hair, the fun stuff. So after the shower, what I usually like to do, I'll show you what shampoos I'm using, is this I love because I love how it makes your scalp tingle and your hair, just the roots feel very fresh. So this is like my 3rd or 4th bottle of this. Okay, and then I've been testing this out. I can't honestly say I noticed a difference. I know so many people are obsessed with the Kerastase, but my hair gets really tangly and I have a lot of hair, but it's like thin, very fine and straight. So this kind of helps brush it out and keep it nice and soft. And another thing I do a few sprays of is the face one. The other thing I've been loving is the Whey. I got this because they didn't have the big one here at Sephora, but this I do love. And of course, you got to do an oil later on because my hair gets especially if I blow dry it or if it's humid, it goes poof, and it's just like the little flyaways are ridiculous. I like that one. Honestly, the one I've been using before is the Olaplex little oil, and honestly, I've had this thing for 3 years. It just never goes down. I feel like it's a magical bottle because I use it every time for the ends. I mean, I use a few drops, but this has lasted me so long, it's actually becoming ridiculous. I'll also show you probably in another video my nighttime routine because I do have nighttime stuff. The other oil I had like 3 samples of is the Moroccan, but I think this is too heavy for my hair. So this is why you shouldn't take recommendations from everybody. You need to find people that have the same textured hair, the same kind of like density of the hair, because this I'm probably going to give away to my friends because I have like 3 or 4 of these and they're just makes my hair like almost greasy. It just does not sit on my hair well whatsoever. It doesn't matter how much I use or yeah. But also, how can I forget my little container of sheet masks? And I think definitely the Biodance, Biodance? Yeah, that's the name. I never pay attention to the names, so I'm just like, I know the packaging, I know what I like, and I just get it. But I think these masks are worth the hype. I don't like sleeping in them. I use them during the day. Can I just pop them on? Because I don't like having stuff on my face, like that morning shed is not me because I feel like I will like choke on it or suffocate. I don't breathe with my mouth, so it's not an issue I have, but I just don't have usually that much time in the morning to do all that, and honestly, it just seems very boring. But I've been like, this is my 3rd or 4th packet of these little Japanese masks, and I love it, especially like right now, because it just gives you a little extra hydration in the winter time for your skin. And in the summertime, because I spend usually a lot of time outside, it just kind of helps calm the redness from the sun and just kind of, again, rehydrate your face. And they're pretty cheap on Amazon, or you can order them on Yes Style, and you can order them on, what's the other website? Soko Glam. I think that's the one I'm thinking. Because I used to order stuff from them all the time in bulk, but then I always forget. But I get emails to remind me to reorder. So yeah, so this is for the face. For the shampoo, now this is a tricky one because I feel like a lot of people will not agree with me. But I've been using the Kerastase, of course. Watch, I'm pronouncing it wrong because it's almost finished. I've been using this one. And I don't love it because usually my hair, I can wash it, like I said earlier, every 3 to 4 days. But I noticed with this one, if I apply even a tad more conditioner, or I don't know what it is, but it just makes my hair greasier faster. So I've been interchanging between this shampoo with that conditioner. And honestly, this has also like always been one of my favorites. And I always just go back to it. Before this, I was using... What was I using? I was using Star, which is a brand here from Italy, and their stuff is really good if you can get your hands on it. Maybe next time I go to the beauty store here, I'll take you guys along and I'll show you my favorites, because everyone talks about the Italian pharmacy, but there's this store called Il Tulpano, and I think they have even better stuff than the pharmacy, and they have more of a variety of like Italian products and also some French products if you go to a bigger one. But yeah, and also I use a little scalp massager because it just feels so good. So that, and you would think I forgot something, but it's always on my counter, my Medicube. And none of this stuff is sponsored. I'm just awkward on camera, so if I look weird, that's why. But it may seem like an overkill of products. But again, this is an everything shower, and I do mean everything. I think, how much time do I, because the mask feels tighter and it's harder to speak. So I have about 4 minutes left. One of the things, if you guys have recommendations, let me know. One of the things I've been on a search for is a good like foot scrubber, because I do like a lot of biking, a lot of walking, and I want my feet to be smoother, but I haven't really found like foot scrubbing thingies. I don't know, like nobody really talks about their feet. It's like a taboo thing or what? But I need to find something that will work, kind of soften my feet, because it's not good. And I haven't found a really good pedicure place here in Italy, because they don't have like the ones, the walk-ins you have in the States, where you just walk in there and they just scrub your sole off your feet. But let's get in the shower, wash this off, and look a bit more presentable. But because it's getting tingly, and I look spooky.
2 hours later.
One of the things, if I could also recommend to you guys, this toothpaste. I used to have world's most sensitive teeth, and I've been using this for like 3 or 4 years now, and much better. One of the other things definitely I love It doesn't have to be this brand, but any electric toothbrush, it just gets up in there. So I love a good electric toothbrush. And a recent thing that my husband and I have been loving is a water flosser pick. I think it's called a water pick. Let me show you. The one we have is this one. And I never realized how much stuff can get behind your teeth. But we started using this. We got it over Christmas or Thanksgiving. I don't remember. This year or last year. I know it's already in the middle of 2025. Where the hell did the time go? Stay. But the water flosser, oh my God. Honestly, if I would have had that as a teenager, my teeth would have probably been much better because I hated flossing with the little string and with the water. Oh my God. It gets everything. It gets stuff. If we travel and we'll floss with the others, like the regular string. And then we'll come home and we'll do like a deep clean with that. I'll have stuff come out of my gums and between like the backs of my teeth, because I still have my wisdom teeth, that I ate like 3 days ago. So if you don't have a water flosser pick, you're missing out. I don't do any of the oil pulling because I just think it's unnecessary. I tried the tongue scrubbing. Actually, I do have it somewhere. So I'm not bullshitting. I tried this. I didn't notice a smell or anything different. Maybe I got the wrong one. I think I got the one that all the girlies were recommending on TikTok because I felt victim to that. But it was meh. Not a huge fan of it. And I almost forgot to mention the other most important thing that I love for my hair is that I forgot to use today. But if you check my Amazon history, I probably repurchased this Japanese hair mask like 30 times. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe like 20 times at least. That's my favorite one. I will always buy it. And there's also this one. It smells a little better, but I noticed the hair is not as shiny than versus the Fino. So this is, I will always go back to this hair mask. For body wash, I'm not using anything fancy. My husband got me like a cute set. I think I still have from Christmas because I always get gifted like lotions for the body, the candles, and like body wash stuff. So again, nothing fancy, nothing to write home about. But right now, I'm gonna brush my teeth. Because brush your teeth before you do your skincare. Don't waste skincare. And then we'll do the toner and then the sheet mask, and I will check back in. Oh, so can I clip this on here? Maybe. I love these little mics. They're so cute. One of the reasons I think why I struggle so much with my hair is because the water here is much heavier. It's very mineral rich. I think there's like a lot of magnesium and a lot of some other minerals. I don't know. I am not a geologist, but I know when I travel and I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I wash my hair in other countries, other places we travel to, my hair and skin feel different and react differently. I think when we were in Paris and I washed my hair, the water there was really good. My hair was super soft. So whatever they have in the Paris in their water supply is really nice. So I used my Medicube, not sponsored, just like the stuff. So I did that. I don't do the booster on this. I use the booster with my serum because I think it just helps kind of absorb better and deeper. I feel like that's going to be taken out of context. Can I clip this? This is a very thick robe. Maybe. Will it stay? It will stay. I love the sheet masks because this is the time, it's so relaxing. You do the sheet mask, you check your email, you have a cup of tea, you journal. I mean, it's so relaxing. Usually I make the bed and put away any laundry, feed the animals. I love it. Super relaxing. I must have worn hundreds of these, right? And I can never ever like unfold it properly without like, I see people online just do it like in 2 swoops and I'm over here struggling. Oh, but it's so nice. I love when they're cold in the summertime. Time to look like a serial killer. Oh, fun fact. For some reason, whenever I put on these masks, I always have mail. So I'm pretty sure one of the first times I scared the crap out of the older delivery guy here because I came outside and it was the animal one and he just looked at me like this crazy lady. So yeah, it's just, I have the worst luck. Somebody always rings the bell when I'm like in the middle of this, or I have some stuff on my face or in my hair, and I look like I just broke out of like an institution or something. So usually I keep these for like 15 minutes. Self-explanatory. I don't do anything fancy on top. I don't roll because I don't think it does anything. I've been using these since probably I was 16, so the last 15 years, 16 years. So I love sheet masks. There's different ones I've tested. Definitely be careful buying cheap ones because I have had some irritation buying them on Amazon because you never know what the distributor is actually using or if it's like fakes or I know fake sheet masks, right? But it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. So definitely be careful what you put on your face. Like on your face and what I eat, I definitely never like cheap out on because you do not want to do shortcuts on that because it will catch up on you. But yeah, I'll check in after about 15 minutes and I'll go do some chores or unwind. It's too early for wine though, so I'll just have some tea. It's been like 18 minutes. I lost track of time. And I always like put the remainder on my neck. If I'm not filming, I would put it like all over here, but you know, this is not that kind of a website. And I just love the feeling on your face, like after you do like a good scrub, like a good mask. I don't know, it just, if anybody else experiences it, just feels like your skin can breathe. It's just like, it's like a really nice feeling. I don't know, I love it. In the meantime, I do keep my hair in this little hair wrap so it doesn't get water everywhere. So usually it's after that. You still look scary, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, I just kind of flip it, air diffuse it. I don't know what you want to call it. It works for me. Also, I think it depends on the type of hair you have and how you do it. Like if you have curly hair, I know you have to do more products, more stuff. As you can see with my hair, it's pretty straight. There you go. And it's probably like maybe even like 50% dry. Like towel definitely absorbs a lot of the extra water. Then I go in, now with this, I need to buy more of this. And I kind of part it and I go in on the sides and I go in, I definitely need to buy more. Ooh, it's so nice and cooling. I create, and I kind of rub it in, massage it in. I mean, I don't have to explain to you, but kind of go in on the sides. And one of the things I do is I flip the hair because I sleep on my back. And my biggest fear is I'm gonna get like a bald spot or something in the back of my hair. So I definitely like take care of the back of the hair right here. But I think I'm just gonna finish it up. I have like 3 sprays left in here. Usually I wouldn't put this much, but it feels so good when it starts, like in about 3 minutes, you'll feel this really nice tingling and it just feels like your scalp is having like a cool breeze in the Swiss mountains or something. It's really, really nice. And I've never had like anything, and it's like, I think this is like $6 or something on Amazon. They have sales, so definitely stock up when there is a sale. And I think that's it. Yep, used up every single drop. And just kind of, so it doesn't run down your face, I just rub it in. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna let that just kind of absorb in. One of the things that I don't see enough people talk about is rinse your hands. Because whatever products you put on your hair, they're definitely heavier and should not be put on your face. See, I just touched the product again, so I need to rinse it. Bad habits. All right. And now we're gonna go in with the glazing milk. I do like, it looks a bit inappropriate. But just kind of go in and it gives time for the mask to absorb into your face. I think one of the key things to do is to let the products absorb, because whenever I see people do a lot of their morning routines, they just kind of like pancake things on, and like, that's not good. You should let them breathe. So I'll probably go back and forth between hair and skin, face. Also put whatever you have left on the backs of your hands. because also very important. This is something that will show your age the fastest, because this also gets washed a lot. Like this gets exposed to a lot of sun, the backs of your hands. So this will age the fastest. So definitely whatever you do to your face, neck, and the backs of your hands. A lot of people, like I love lotion. I have lotion everywhere. Because again, I get really ashy, like literally my skin, the sides of my legs and the bottom, they will crack if I don't put lotion on like every day. So it is no joke. See, it's starting to kick in, and look at the glow. Like, I don't know what's in here, but this stuff, if you want to have like that nice dewy look, this is the best product that I've seen that does do that consistently. Even if you just wear it by itself, if you don't have a crazy routine, I think that stuff is amazing. But I noticed that in general, the Rhode skincare, I think it's great if you're like starting to get into skincare. Maybe if you don't have any like problems, you just kind of want to have fun with skincare. I think Rhode, like if you're a teenager or something like that, I think it's really nice because it doesn't have any like crazy ingredients. It doesn't have anything too heavy. Like I see a lot of really young girls using Drunk Elephant, and I definitely don't think they should be using that yet. That's definitely, I think, 25 and up. So I think certain skin lines, certain brands, they definitely, I mean, even the packaging is very cute. It's very like Gen Alpha, I would say, but like some of the heavier stuff, you don't need to be using that, not yet. Trust me, you'll need it later on. But enjoy your skin while you're young. You don't need to, like, if you're below 20, you don't need to have a 30 step skin process. Like, it's unnecessary. Honestly, it's unnecessary when you're older too. But for me, I am guilty because it's kind of like a hobby for me. It's fun. I don't know. I like reading new products, testing new products. Like, I'm gonna test this out today, actually. I've never tried the cream, but I thought it was so cute because the little balls, if I can open it, I need the downside of nails. I always have to have like tweezers for opening stuff. I love, like, look at this. It's like little custard eggs. It's so cool. Ooh, I don't want to waste the product. I always scrape it, but look at that. And you get like a little spoon to scoop it up. I keep seeing this online and it has pretty good reviews. And I just wanted to try it out. It's so cute. I don't know, I love it. Sometimes I just do it for that because I just want to try it. And then if I don't like it, I either give it to one of my friends or my husband, or I send it to my mom because she is also a huge skincare enthusiast. And ooh, my scalp is so tingly. That rosemary oil spray, where is it? This, what is in here? Root Enhancer. It's so good. It just, your scalp feels like it's getting like a bunch of little hands and they're just like massaging your scalp. Sounds creepy, but it's really nice. Oh, so I think, what did I do last? Now we can do the hair. So I'm gonna go in with a few sprays so my hair doesn't get too tangled. This also helps with the softness. I don't get too crazy in there, just a little bit. Oh, it also smells really nice. And it's a bit of an overkill, but I love the smell. Anything from Kerastase always smells amazing. But I usually only go in. I don't like the spray on this bottle. If you guys are watching this from the companies, fix the spray. The spray in this sucks. I love the product, but the packaging, because then you have to like go in and like rub it in. And I don't like that. I love sprays. You know why? Because sprays make life easier. Like I love when a toner comes in a spray or a pad because I can just go and I'm done. Again, I love the products, but I don't like when shit's complicated for the sake of being complicated, right? So now we get to have a little bit more fun. We're gonna turn on booster mode. I will do a full 1 year review on this, and I will do an update on this scandal that happened a couple of months ago with the face paralysis. But even now, I never use that really on full. I go between 3 and 4 for the modes because I just don't find it necessary. But let's go in a little bit of a vitamin C serum. Make sure your hands are clean. Don't want to put hair stuff on your face. Because I've been really good about my skin not breaking out, even though it's that time of the month. pretty good. I thought I had a pimple last night because it felt like a bruise, like maybe a cyst. But this morning I woke up to nothing. I'll show you in a second this, backs of the hands. I'll show you what I use for the pimple patches because I have a thing I got from my dermatologist and I love the pimple patches. I don't care what anybody says about the pimple patches. I will buy those all the time. My husband even loves those. Because he'll get like the random pimples on his jawline and he'll take like, hey, can you put some on here? And they'll be flat by the morning time because he has a bad habit of picking his skin. But if you put one of those pimple patches, you put it on and you forget about it and that bad boy is gone by the morning. Oh, I just love how this feels, especially you know where? On the forehead. In my review, I talked about how this is the best like front forehead massage. Oh my God, this alone is worth this device. My husband does this too. I'm sorry, babe, but I'm gonna write you out, but this just feels amazing. It stimulates so much just besides even the skin. Oh, like especially in the center, I am prone to a lot of migraines, tension headaches, everything. But this just helps me so much, especially at night. Like see, it gets a little red, it's okay. But this just helps me at night so much to, like, I sleep like a baby. This and a glass of wine, oh my God. Perfect. And if I still feel like my skin, it doesn't tug, I'll switch it.
Shot mode. Air shot.
No.
Microderma shot mode.
Derma shot.
Level 3.
Level 3. And I slowly will go like right here, especially around my laugh lines, because I laugh a lot. And I got big cheeks. So I get those, the grooves around big time. But even if you just kind of go like this, you'll feel the twitching. It feels so good. And this works. This works if you use it. If you don't use it, it's not going to work. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's not a magic wand. You know, for anything to work, you need to use it. So, oh my God, this is the best on the forehead. Oh my God, maybe I'm getting a little headache or something because this just helps release that and just unwind. Feels like you go to one of those massages where they massage your scalp. It's so good. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too crazy in detail because this video is gonna be like 5 hours long. It's really not that long. I mean, if you do this without rambling on and talking to the, also counts. If you do this without talking to the camera, it's much faster. Oh, this feels the microcurrent. Oh, and this just kind of, I feel like it gives you that nice snatch, nice V-line. But see, I feel like my face is almost dry. So I'm gonna go in with the eye cream. I do the eye cream before the other cream, and I have long nails, so I just go, I put on way too much because I'll show you why. Well, it seems like I put on a lot. I get a lot of stuff online and I don't want anything to expire. So I definitely probably use too much. But I go in around the whole orbital bone. And then I go into the tops here. Don't go on your eyelids because a lot of creams shouldn't go on your eyelids. But I go on the top area here. And I just gently, like, don't pull on your skin, don't hug. Just very, very delicately. And then for me, my problem areas in the corners of my eyes, they're very discolored. Not as bad now as they used to be, thanks to these creams and serums. Ooh, got some even here. Oops. But I just gently, like I don't even have to look, but just gently, like a little sweeping motion. And then you can see up and then the top. Don't go on the eyelid, the top here. And I feel it hydrates your skin. It will just feel very plumped, very juicy. I mean, look at the glow. I mean, there's no filter, there's no nothing. It's just the light, right? And I haven't even put the lotion on. But see, if you gently tap it, it's all absorbed. Whatever's left on my fingers, I just kind of go on the neck. Again, everything goes on the neck. And then, let's test this lotion out. I'm so excited. We're doing this together. So do I just get one of these little balls? Ha. But I think, right? I get one of the little balls. So you get a little, oh my God, now I want, it's like a boiled egg I had this morning. Look how cool that is. I love technology, man. I think, maybe I'll put it on the back of my hand because I want to see how it pops. Hello, kitty. So let's do this. Oh, how do they do it like that in the packaging? That's so cool. Wow. It's not sticky. Ooh, it smells like, it smells citrusy. It smells like pomegranate. Yeah, it smells really nice. So let's distribute that on the cheeks, chin, forehead. And then whatever's left on here, again, the hands, the backs of the hands, just rub it on there. Don't waste product. Your skin will thank you later. Ooh, let's go in. Ooh, it smells good. This smells like summer to me. Oh my God, my skin right now, if you guys could feel it, it feels, there's just like an ice ring. It's just like you can glide on. Look at this. But it doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel sticky. It just feels like, I don't even know how to describe. It turns off if you don't use the Medicube. Also, your lips don't. I feel like I need to like use some lip masks because my lips also get dry. But like, oh my God, my face feels so good. And then we bring to the neck. My esthetician, when I go see her, the way she applies lotion, she like slaps my neck and it's so funny. But I can never do it myself because I just don't have the angle. Also, I don't want to slap the microphone. But oh my God, look at that glow. Wow. Oh my God. I think this is like the ultimate dewy. Like, look at this. I need some lighting. Look at this. Can you see this? Where's a good light? Oh my, there we go. You look at that glow. Wow. That's insane. Oh, I love this. And then the hair oil I will put on, because I almost forgot. I will put on actually after I blow dry my hair, or when it's a bit more dry, because I don't like putting it on wet hair. It weighs it down too much. But yeah, that's about it. I'm about to clean up because my countertop looks like a mess. Comment down below like what products you love, what products maybe I would like to try or I should try. And let me know if you also use any of these, because that's how I learned a lot about these, from other girls online, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, because I love skincare. I mean, look how fabulous. And I have combination skin, so definitely dry, oily. I used to have acne scars. If you check out my other video, I talk about microneedling and radio frequency and how it definitely like saved my face, because I used to have acne scars, especially on my jawline, like you wouldn't believe it. But now it looks, I mean, I'll be 33 in June 29th. I don't know how far, that's like 2.5 months, but my skin's pretty good. Well, I think I have no makeup on, no filters, none of that stuff. So this is what real skin looks like, and I will start using sunscreen, I promise. I am really bad at it. But thank you so much for watching my morning routine, and I hope you subscribe. And yeah, I don't know, I'm rambling. Bye.